So everybody's been asking me about my locks because I went from like this Afro to locked the next day, long ones, because they were longer than this. So people keep asking me like why did I start them, where I get them from, who did it, blah blah blah. So I figured I'd make a video.
Wigs out of here. Wigs out of here. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millions, I keep me a knot. I created it.
What up? I'm back. It's your girl, Coppertone Chris. And I'm here to talk about my locks. Let me start off by explaining why I even got locks. So, I have been wanting a fro forever, right? So, it's not the first time, but I shaved my head. So I had a short haircut like Halle Berry. Then, before I went to Korea, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shave my head. So, boom. Shave my whole head off. It's not a big deal. I've had it before. Hair grows back. So, I was like, you know what? It's time for a change because I can't really wear no fro wig or fro weave because that shit will never fit in rags. I tried it before. At least not no Afro hair that looked like my real hair. It's not gonna work. So I shaved my head off. I grew my hair out for almost three years. And actually it has been like almost 4 years. And it still wasn't where I wanted. Like, I feel like you gotta be so patient. My mom been growing her hair out for I don't know how long, and that shit is the length. It's this length. I ain't waiting that long. And her hair still, it's not the length I want it to look when it's in a wash and go. So it's just like, how long is this hair gonna take before it gets to all these natural hair goals I keep seeing and I keep posting? So I started getting impatient. So I was getting braids, all types of stuff. I got braids when I was in Korea and didn't even know that I was supposed to get protein treatments and all types of stuff. Because all I've been keeping up with is that Halle Berry haircut, which was so easy. All I had to do was get it cut. I relaxed it myself, colored it myself, styled it myself. All I ever had to do was get it cut. I knew what number they needed to use on this side. I'm like, I need this. I had my little tail in the back and it was easy. But with this natural hair, it's different. Because my whole life, I've been had a relaxer, except for when I was little, but I don't remember that. So as long as I've been maintaining my own hair, I've been using a relaxer. So it's like, we need some help here. My hair was looking so damn dry and brittle. And then my mom was like, did your hair feel like wool? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you need to put protein in your hair. So when I got to Hawaii a year later, I put protein in my hair. I did like a mayonnaise treatment, and oh my God, my curls was all clumped together and just so pretty. And I loved it so much. And I just kept up with it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just wear my real hair. But then wearing that uniform and wearing that hat. First of all, I used to be feeling like I looked like Eazy-E with that hat on, with my little hair sticking out, or like Bozo the Clown. I looked so dumb because my fro was not that big, so it was just like hair, a little bit of hair sticking out. I had this like clown looking. You know how my hair looked like? My hair looked like Pennywise. I looked like Pennywise in an Air Force uniform. I was not about, no. It was a no. So I was like, you know what? I'll try wigs. So I started wearing wigs, and I got really good at putting them together, bleaching them. I found the best wig companies, the best hair companies, and I got good at it, but then I ain't want to do it no more. You sweat. If you go to the gym and you drink the amount of water I drink every day, you sweat so much. Yeah, it's hot. So I was like, I can't do this. Like, I think I had watched Summer Walker and Ari Lennox, they was talking about wigs. Like she said, she over hair. Now I'm telling you, man, it's expensive. She was saying she got her lace wig done 3 times, in 1 week, and them things is like $400 or $500. She said $1,000, but when I was dealing with it, it was like $400 or $500, and that's every. It's like you got to change them out. Even if the hair is good quality, the lace is gonna wear it away. It's not permanent. I mean, it's a wig, so you got to know you're gonna have to take it off eventually, and it don't stay. Like, it don't matter what glue, and I have tried all of the glues. When you go to the gym, it does not stay. I kid you not. Like, I tried one glue, and I think it was called, if I find a picture, I'll put it right here. But it was good. It was good. I mean, it held up pretty good. But as soon as you start sweating, it gets a little tacky. So then you gotta, as soon as you get it from PT or leave the gym, you gotta tie your hair down real quick and get in some AC, blow dry that shit back down. And you gotta better hope that it's not leaving no cloudy ass mess around your head, because you're gonna be looking crazy as hell. Everybody gonna know it's a lace wig. Like, one time we was at the beach, and I had actually did a good job on my lace wig, but it was so hot that it was starting to create this like white looking area. And so my boyfriend was like, he was all up in my hair, like, oh, you need to fix that. I'm like, what I do? What is it? And he's like, them little grids, and I could see that little light area. He's like, what is that? Why it's all white looking? Like, that's just how they look, dog. It's a wig, man. Like, it's not my hair. So I got tired of it. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to lock it up. So the first time I got locks, it was this lady. She did them. She did them interlocking, right? So I didn't know the difference between palm roll and interlocking, so I had to look it up. But this is after the fact. So I got my locks interlocked all the way from the root to the end of my real hair. And when she got done with it, my hair looked so stringy, but she told me it was gonna look like that. So she got done with that, and then I didn't like it. It wasn't what I wanted. So I combed them all out, and that shit took forever, but whatever. So I combed them all out, even though I pay all that money, because those things are expensive. She specializes in sister locks. That's usually what you get done when you get sister locks. So, excuse me. So some time passed. I wore my real hair in a bun with like a fake ponytail, and I did that for a while. And then I love the fake ponytails. They were so cute, but I can't wear that to work. So I went to another person, and she did instant locks. Me triangle parts, and she instant locked my hair. So first, let me go back. There's multiple ways you can start your lock. So you can get your hair interlocked from the root to the tip, like I first did. And basically what they're doing is crocheting your hair in like a circular motion, almost look like a braid pattern, but they crochet it at the root through in like a T type thing. Anyway, that's how you interlock. You can start it with 2-strand twists, or you can start it with braids, or you can start it with comb coils, which probably is the best one. If you wanted traditional looking locks, I would start it with comb coils, because it takes a long time for that twist, and it takes a long time for that braid pattern to diminish. So I would suggest get comb coils if that's the look. If you're looking for like an actual, what most people have type of locks, the traditional ones. So then also there's instant locking. So what they do is they get your hair and they twist it around, and they stick a needle in and out, twist, in and out, and it basically knocks your hair from the root all the way to the end, and it's like instantly it's not gonna detangle. And that's what I did, and I loved it because it didn't come loose or nothing. So I got that done, and she did my hair in like this barrel twist all the way around to the back. It was cute, but it looked kind of funky. but it's whatever. So I wanted to do, so I didn't really care for wearing it like that, so I wore a wig on top of it for a long time. So after that, I was like, you know what, I'm about to get me some extensions. Now extensions, they nice, definitely a nicety, because them things expensive. For the whole process of me getting instant locks and getting extensions cost me $600, but it definitely can be more than that. I got lucky, so I only had to get the top part of the top locks that I have that are black. You can kind of see them a little bit. So not this one, these top ones that are all black, but this is my hair, this brown, but the top ones, if you can see it at the ends that are black, these are all handmade extensions, because I ran out of the human ones that I bought. So these are handmade extensions, and then the ones in the back, majority of my head, these ones are actual human grown extensions. Like somebody actually grew them and then cut them off, sent them to me, and I had to detox them. It took me like a couple of days to detox it, but luckily there was no buildup, no nothing in the locks. Thank God. Guys don't usually do that much to their hair, so thank you, Jesus. But if you don't know nobody that can give you some locks, it's gonna be expensive, because man, when I looked up how much it was, even some people selling theirs, it's like $700, and that's just to get the locks. You ain't even get them installed, and that takes a long time. They gotta comb out the ends, and they have to instant lock your hair to it. It's a lot. Like I know a girl that does it in Atlanta, and she charged $1,000. Yeah, and that's just for this length, $1,000. So imagine if you wanted to get them longer. And these were a lot longer. They were probably about here, but I cut them so I could fit them in styles for work. And if you pay for somebody to make you them, like she did for these, a whole head, it's like $45 for just 10, or $35 for 10. And usually you need almost 100, so you can do the math on your own for that one. I wasn't doing that, so I got real lucky. But I love them so much. What I would say to anybody that want to get them, so if you have long hair, obviously if your hair is long, it'll end up looking, it'll still be the same length. It might shrink a little bit when it locks, but I would say just go ahead and get it. A lot of people keep asking me, saying that their hair texture is like really loose and they don't want it to look like white people locks, but it's not gonna look like that. If you got any curl pattern to your hair, it's not gonna look like that, because my friend Slim, he has the most silkiest, pretty hair, and he locked his hair and it looks like locks. Well, it did look like locks. So I think you'll be fine. Plus, it's all about how you maintain it. If you don't maintain them, then it's not gonna look right. Just like any other style. Also, so one thing I have learned is to not put a lot of products in your hair. Like I did a lot of research before I got my locks. Don't put a lot of products in your hair, because over time you're gonna get this buildup and it's gonna be hard to get stuff out of it. It's gonna be, your hair gonna feel like how people's weave feel after they done put so much oil and buildup inside of their hair, and it's all gross and nasty, and that they have to keep washing it. That's how your locks is gonna feel. So I try to stick to the basics. I do aloe vera, okay, rose water, regular water, leave-in conditioner. I wouldn't suggest conditioner on your real hair when you starting your locks, because you want it to be tight. But I'm not no lock expert I'm not no expert. I'm just telling you what I learned. You can do your own research, but I put leave-in conditioner because these are mature locks that I attach to my hair. I don't put a leave-in conditioner on my actual hair. I just put it on the ends of all of my locks. But you'll do fine with just shampoo and oils. I know people that don't put conditioner in their locks and their hair is long as shit and thick. So you can do leave-in, and wild growth oil is so good on your hair. God, get some wild growth. There's a girl that I follow on YouTube. Her name's like Patty Fatty or something like that. When I figure out her name, I'll post it. She has the best. I love her locks so much, and I got all of this products from her. The wild growth, the rose water, the aloe gel that she used to retwist her hair. Because she wears her hair. She keeps it real. She keeps natural products in her hair. So all that stuff that she's giving me, all those tips that I've looked up on her page has worked. Also, there's another guru that I watch. I'll post her video right here. She started her hair with lock extensions. Her fiance she started her hair with I think she started her hair with instant locks, and then she got lock extensions. Her fiance does locks, and she uses that twisting gel, that locking gel, or that locking pudding type stuff, and it's called locking, and that's what I use on my hair. You gotta order it. It's from Atlanta, but it comes in a big container. But that stuff works so good. The hold is so good. It don't have no smell, don't have no chemicals in it supposedly, and it works so good. I don't have no buildup in my hair. I love it. But yeah, that's it for the locks. I mean, if y'all have any questions, you can always hit me up on my Instagram, my social media, whatever. I can tell you, I can give you advice that I know, but for the most part, you're gonna have to do your own research, because everybody's hair is different. Everybody's journey is different. Whether you started with lock extensions or you started with coils, or so you get sister locks, whatever it is, it's yours to learn because it's your hair. So, but that's it. I'm out.
I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping.